Hey guys, Matthew Boxler here. Today's discussion is on what isn't energy in your world. And it's an interesting question, yeah? Because if you look at the sunset, let's start there. There we go. What part of that isn't the beauty of energy? Nothing defined about it. Nothing actually is real about it to say. And when I say real, what I'm really speaking to is the sun ever the same thing for more than a few seconds? You know, it's like this energy of nature that I often broadcast from to inspire me to bring it into the rest of my life. And what I want to talk about is if you're willing to actually look at all the things in your life that you've hoped will never change and just ask a simple question. Just well, are these things that I've decided are real and perfect and everlasting? Are they things that are created from energy? Or are they so solid and so unchangeable that they actually might be some of the limitations of my reality? And if they are, what a courageous moment would it be for you to let them go for a second? You know, maybe just a short second. And just let them go and ask them, oh, I hear some sort of wonderful wildlife out there. And let them go for just a second and ask, okay, what is it that I'm not willing to allow here so this can be the fluidity of energy and have change in it? I mean, it's so easy for us all to do it when it's something that's, a thorn in our shoe, to let go of it and say, okay, what else is possible here? And then just go with it. But when we're in that space where we're like, this is as good as it gets, I'm going to hold on to this with my white knuckles till the last minute. Those are the moments where we're literally stopping the forward motion of the joy and the possibility of our lives. So if I'll give a great example. Sometimes during the day, during my classes, or just during my regular day, there'll be moments where it feels like I want to just explode. And my whole body's just clanging around and so forth. And I'm betting if anybody's watching this, there's some people on here that's happened to before. And if that's happened for you, those are the moments where there's either so much solidity and things going on around you that other people or yourself are holding together with such great force, and you're either buying it, aligning with it, agreeing with it, or resisting and reacting to it. And if you weren't to actually choose one of those four things that align, agree, resist, and react, what energy would start to flow through them, start to flow through you, start to change the things that you are in reference to them, so they start to actually contribute to you, whereas before, you may have thought they were a horrible thing. And yeah, you might have to choose it a few times and practice a little. You might have to give it all your commitment to you when those moments come up. And if it seems like your world's falling apart often enough, well, what's right about that? Is it actually falling apart? Or is there energy starting to move through structures in your life that have been stuck your entire life? And then look at the rest of the world. Is there energy? God, that skyline is gorgeous there. Is there energy starting to move through your world and other people's worlds that's starting to dissipate? And dissipate's not a bad thing. It means the core chaotic energy of the universe is starting to pulse and move through it. It's the source of all things, good, bad, right, or wrong, all of them, good, bad, and the ugly. So if you're willing to let go of some just a little bit of control around one of those moments where you're just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And relax and expand out. What else could be possible? Now, let's look at this at some real common base stuff, like for all of us, let's look at money. If money wasn't such a solidity, wasn't such a unchangeable thing, or in most people's case, a highly defined thing, would the energy of money be able to move in and through your life with how much more ease? If you acknowledged money as this gracious energy that's just oozing around you, you could just reach out and grab it anywhere. How much easier would you be with all this money stuff? And the keys to the kingdom, if you would, are really truly just asking what we started this video with, which was, what is it in my life that I'm not willing to actually let go of the solidity, the importance, the significance, or the resistance and reaction to, that's creating these stopgaps in my life? That was a long sentence. I'm even going to acknowledge it for myself. I'm pretty good with run-on sentences. What would it take for me to finally get paid for inventing the run-on sentence? I'm going to crush down on it really hard and figure it out. Or I'm just going to relax out on it and allow the energy of life to move through it again. That was the dumbest example ever, but I don't mind being dumb either, especially if it creates change for all of us. So, if any of this has contributed to your life in any way, please don't use it. And don't look at, okay, what is it in my life that I won't change? And just go relax with it. Turn your focus outwards. Have a drink. Go for a bike ride. Whatever it is you do that, brings a sense of joy to you, and see if something changes. And allow the energy to start coming back into your life. Okay? Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.